Hello, everybody, and welcome to another interview by CNF Global. Today, I'm here with Teresia Muragwa from TME, the Millennial Environmentalists. So, Teresia, please tell us something about yourself.
Um, I'm Teresia, as you've said. A love of nature, an environmentalist, and a filmmaker by profession. But I like telling my story through nature.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's great to hear.
yeah.
So, the Millennial Environmentalists, is there a certain group of people you focus on?
Yeah. So TME is the Millennial Environmentalist is mostly it's a group comprised of young enthusiastic environmentalists, and our major focus is we focus on three things. There's the community, and the students, school going kids of all ages up to institutions, and endangered, um, protective zones, protected areas like conservations, and parks, national parks. Those are our main focus.
Focus on
Yeah, but mostly our main focus is on the children because we're trying to like like what do we call it to
to bring them
yeah
up from a young age.
we're
This
trying
knowledge.
we're trying to encourage that culture from a very young age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you do that in terms of like educating them
Mhm.
practically in schools or?
We mostly have school projects. Among the pillars we have in TME, we have school projects whereby we go to schools or even institutions of higher learning and plant trees there, and in the process you teach the kids on not only the importance of the environment but also like how to do it like from a ground level, like from home. Most of the things we use in our kitchen, how to recycle them. Like if it's an orange you're eating, how you can like recycle the whole thing from the seeds to like growing it into a tree again.
Into another orange tree.
Yeah, to another orange tree.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
actually, among
impressive.
the trees we plant in schools, we deal with mostly fruit trees and like trees that are like native to like the place. Yeah, the community. Yeah, yeah,
That's really interesting.
yeah.
So you said something about protecting endangered zones. Could you expand a little bit more on that?
Yeah. So mostly, in our parks, you find there's usually like we plant most trees in parks, like Nairobi National Park. About 2 years ago, we had a project. There's this side of the park during the construction of the railway. There was a lot of trees which were cut. So we worked on a section of it that's called the Cheetah's Gate. We planted a lot of acacia trees because they are more native to Kenya and the park. So mostly we just plant trees there, mostly acacia, and like you find sometimes there are like invasive species like weeds. There's a type of weed. We went back to Nairobi National Park. It's called Panthenium. When it grows somewhere like here, it affects the whole area. Like they can't grow grass or any other vegetation. So in case there's any invasive species, we go and pluck them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really nice. So you get the area ready, you remove invasive species, and then you go ahead and restore the land.
Yeah.
by planting more trees.
Yeah, and that's usually mostly under our another pillar of us called ecotourism.
Ecotourism.
Yeah, where we like encourage our members to like we visit places, and then we like it's just like visiting like now the park. It's a tourism thing, and also like for people to see the real impact of like the environmental degradation going on in places. Yeah.
So that's community awareness. You're making sure that the children are the most impacted by all your education,
Yeah.
and you're also restoring our national parks. That's a
Yeah.
really, really good effort.
Yeah, and we're also learning in the process because most of the members of TME, most of them they've done like it's a maybe most of them are like conservationists by profession, like yeah. But like for someone like I'm a filmmaker. It's just that I had like a crazy drive for and the environment. So these are like things I'm learning also in the
On
whole
the way,
yeah.
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 Not that you learned from school. Or
And not
anything.
from school, yeah.
And you just said a whole species of an invasive weed, so
Yeah.
congrats. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for coming through and sharing your experience with TME with us, with CNF Global. We really appreciate your time. Is there anything you'd like to say just to our listeners as we part?
Yeah. Also, thank you for having me here.
Welcome so much.
For anyone who's watching, kindly follow our pages on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, the Millenial Environmentalists. Our hashtag is I am a hummingbird. Hummingbird. Yeah, you know the story that Wangari Maathai gave about the hummingbird. Like you can do your own part. You don't have like to have all the resources. Just conserve, reuse, repurpose, and like take care of yourself and take care of the environment as you would the ones you love. Yeah.
I think that's a really great way to end. Thank you so much.